And today in Woodland Hills, United pilots and flight attendants and other airline workers held a rally. They were protesting outside the location where the United Board of Directors was holding its annual meeting. Airline employees wanted to send a message.
The airline's financial problems are making United divided. Angry pilots and flight attendants protested at today's annual shareholders meeting in Woodland Hills.
Jamie Chambers tells us why they want their CEO to take a flying leap.
The message is simple.
Tilton must go! Tilton must go!
Glenn Tilton is the CEO of United Airlines. Pilots and flight attendants protested outside the annual shareholders meeting. Union members say Tilton has crashed their company into the ground, and pilots say he doesn't even deserve a flotation device.
They've been squandering cash. They've been mismanaging the airline. The biggest thing lately is as we're rolling into a recession and as fuel prices are going through the roof, they decided to pay a $250 million dividend to the shareholders, of which some of our executives are some of the biggest shareholders.
Union members say morale is at all-time lows because after a bankruptcy, their wages were slashed. But United Airline executives are still making millions.
Their mantra throughout the bankruptcy was shared sacrifice will equal shared rewards. We all pulled together, the employees pulled together, turned this airline around. We did our part. And all that these executives have done is continue to make failed decisions for the airline.
I honor and am grateful so much for the good work that you do to make this a great airline and to provide safety and care for the people who use you every day. And I want to challenge the Tiltons and the executives of this airline to say, turn this around. And the way you turn it around is take care of the people who take care of your customers. Take care of the people who keep your aircraft safe. The only way that United Airlines will stay in the air is if they treat their workers well. And so keep up the great work. Keep up the solidarity, keep up the demands, and thank you for taking such good care of me, my family, and every other person that flies this airline. Keep it up. Thank you very much.
I'm here representing my union because at the Screen Actors Guild, we believe that an injury to one worker is an injury to all of us. I'm also here to thank you. You're an inspiration to all workers. You're here to stand up for what's right, and the Screen Actors Guild is here with you.
Glenn not only holds the employees in contempt, it's clear Glenn holds our passengers in contempt, and it's clear that Glenn holds shareholders in contempt. I know Glenn Tilton. I know Glenn Tilton for 2 months prior to the filing of United's bankruptcy and his failure to secure an ATSB loan guarantee for what was once the world's greatest airline. A huge failure on the part of Tilton and his cronies. You're not welcome. You're not the solution. You're not a leader that inspires confidence in this great airline, and you have no place being here today. Glenn's gotta go.
Tired of Glenn Tilton believing that employee morale is not his problem? Yeah. Have you had enough of CEOs and executives at this airline not being held accountable for their mismanagement? Yeah. Have you had enough of the lack of leadership among management? Yeah. Okay, me too, and I don't even work here. When you make $10 million a year and you vote yourself a 24% increase, when at the same time you're slashing jobs and people's livelihoods and health plans and pensions, you are in the wrong. Whether you're doing it at United Airlines or whether you're doing it anywhere else on the planet, it's not right. I saw it happen at the Writers Guild, where a bunch of crazy ragtag, I think at times frightened writers, managed to get management to sit up and take notice and make change. You guys are very fortunate. You have the right name for the job, United. Imagine how hard this would be if you worked at Virgin. We have to stand up as virgins across the Atlantic. It doesn't have the same ring. Stand united, people, for the sake of your jobs, for the sake of your families, for the sake of the other workers in this country. We all have to stand united. And to make CEOs wake up and remember the childhood voices in their head that hold them accountable to do the right thing. Thank you very much.